Ugly motherfucker.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. On today's video, Disney have dug through their classic animation vault and picked out yet another of their films to be turned into a live action adaptation. This time round, we are going under the sea, as it is the turn of The Little Mermaid. Ariel is a mermaid and daughter of Triton, king of the seven seas. Much to her father's annoyance, Ariel is obsessed with the surface and fantasizes exploring the world among humans. And when she rescues Prince Eric and becomes infatuated with him, she decides to make a bargain with the sea witch Ursula. But she'll soon find out that her new gift comes with a cost, and it's a race against time to see if true love will prevail. I don't know why I phrase it like that, as if people out there don't know the story of The Little Mermaid. If you don't, wow, what a sheltered life you have lived. Little Mermaid is yet another one of Disney's incessant need to turn all of their animated films into live action adaptations. It's a trend that once posed interesting possibilities, but now behaves a bit more like Disney just hurriedly searching for their next available cash grab, like Scrooge McDuck rolling around in piles of money. And I really like the animated original The Little Mermaid. It's fun, it's vibrant, and it is full of Disney's trademark wonder and charm. Not to mention, it has some terrific songs.
Les poissons, how I love les poissons!
And maybe one not so terrific song. But truthfully, I don't hold the animation dear to my heart like some people do, and also like I do with some other Disney works. It's good, but therefore I was neither excited nor particularly wary about Rob Marshall coming on board to direct this into live action. And the result is just what I expected. It's The Little Mermaid, but just in live action form. Some of it translated pretty well, some of it translated horrifically. In terms of what worked well, undoubtedly Halle Bailey. She is astonishing casting as Ariel. I thought that she captured Ariel's wide-eyed curiosity and yearning for exploration brilliantly, and my word, that girl will blow you away with her voice. I honestly don't think I have ever heard a rendition of Part of Your World sung better. Also, the film clocks in at almost an hour longer than the animated original. And what it allows for is certain elements of the story to just be that bit more developed, that bit more fleshed out. And one of those aspects is the central romance between Ariel and Eric. We get to see their relationship blossom, and it kind of helps as well because Halle Bailey and Jonah Hauer-King have quite a genuinely endearing and strong chemistry together. I got quite invested into the romance, which isn't something I can necessarily say about the animation. But that longer runtime doesn't always work in its favour. Wow. This is a long film. It's over, I think it's 2 hours 10. There's no need for this to be that long. And the problem is that you can really tell that they have stretched this material out far longer than it has any right to be. As for some of the more pressing faults of the film, yeah, some of the visual effects and design elements do not work. Flounder, Sebastian, and Scuttle, well, not so much Scuttle, but Flounder and Sebastian look horrendous. I mean, I didn't mind Daveed Diggs as the voice of Sebastian, but the actual look and realization of these characters, and for that matter, all of the underworld stuff, well, it just isn't all that impressive. I thought that the bubbly nature of the underwater world was sorely missing. Javier Bardem is pretty lifeless as Triton, and Melissa McCarthy had a few moments where she was threatening to steal the entire movie as Ursula, but bizarrely, and this just seemed really weird to me, her facial expressions were quite one note. She gets the voice down, she gets the look of Ursula down, but her face hardly moves. I don't understand why. There are also a few new songs thrown in. Some are pretty good, some less so. I think most of them, if not all of the new songs, are penned by Lin-Manuel Miranda, whose work I normally really like. The Scuttlebutt song, though, not a fan. Not a fan. But as for the rest of the new songs, they're fine. They're nowhere near as memorable as the originals, and as for the originals, all besides Part of Your World, they're good, but I would never find myself listening to that version over the animation ones. Like I said, all of them apart from Part of Your World. I will also say that Alan Menken's score is fantastic. It was that and Halle Bailey's performance. Those two things were the standouts for me. Honestly, I think whether you'll end up liking the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid will entirely depend on how you feel on the concept of these remakes as a whole. As someone who isn't adamantly opposed to them and can appreciate the notion of stories being told in different ways, well, I still find them rather pointless if you're not at least willing to do anything different or interesting. But The Little Mermaid does have glimmers of interest, and Rob Marshall was a solid choice for director. That being said, it isn't sending any waves crashing my way. However, this is just the start for Halle Bailey, and she is going to be a bona fide superstar following this. So I'm going to give The Little Mermaid, the 2023 live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, a 6.5 out of 10. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 2023 live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. That just rolls off the tongue. Let me know, have you had a chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, I would like to know, what is your favourite song from The Little Mermaid? If we're talking animation, Under the Sea. Easy. In terms of the live action, Part of Your World. It's really good. But that is all we have time for here today, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.